Alright, first off, I'd like to say our praises to Yahweh Shem Shai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word in all sincerity and truth. This is Brother Irawam from the James Jamaica camp. You must intellect once more. And today we just want to do a short lesson upon self-reliance. Now, when we say self-reliance, within the scriptures, first and foremost, I can't know without Yahweh Shem Shai. Secondly, in this truth, all decisions, actions, and judgments will be guided by the scriptures. So, when we say self-reliance, we refer to more of self-conduct in the truth, but basically trusting in your own, well, not in your own judgment, but understand how to carry yourself, right? Confidently, having judgment, how to help brothers to grow in them decision making, right? More towards that factor, right? So this is self-reliance from the freedictionary.com. It says reliance on one's own capabilities, judgment, or resources, independence, right? Reliance on one's own abilities, decisions, etc. But whenever you look upon it, still you have some brothers in the truth where, especially young brothers, we afraid to make certain decisions because they don't really have confidence. Like once you hear the elder them will say you have someone where want the elder they want elders them to tell you everything or everything you need. Somebody if you tell you to do that or somebody if you tell you to do this or that when you're young we can understand that, but after you grow to a certain level you're supposed to be able to better at making decisions, right? Overall decisions, right? And as you grow spiritually, right? You're supposed to grow day by day. And the number one thing we are growing a judgment, yo. So yeah, you grow how to judge. So the thing said this would be a good topic, especially with brothers like myself we struggle with the even the same problem here, right? Um so we just have a small article we want to touch upon, and it says steps to be self-reliant. Steps to self-reliance. Slakia. It says 1. Assuming responsibility. Right? 2. Being informed. 3. Know where you're going. 4. Make your own decisions. Now, we'll use the scriptures and basically just deal with them together one at a time. Right? Just I'll skim through the article. Now read everything. It says 1. Assume responsibility. Start taking responsibility for your life and things in it. Right? If you have relied on your mom to wake you up every morning so you weren't late to school, it's time to make friends with the alarm clock on your smartphone. Now, the article I usually attend to college boys, so to speak, are men, because it's a male site, Art of Manliness. But as we say, it start off with simple decisions, yo. If you are growing at judgment, you have to start off simple, right? So a simple thing like you don't need somebody to wake you up. You don't need somebody to tell you when to bathe. You don't need somebody to tell you when to brush your teeth. You don't need somebody to tell you. So you go up the ladder, yo, with certain decisions or certain things where usually some simple things you rely upon people for. You, say yo, you start find ways where you do that, yo. You start move from the baby stage, yo, because when you're a baby, you're gonna need you rely upon people, but as you grow, you get more and more dependent and start function, right? So as same to the truth, you have as you grow in the truth, you have some decisions where supposed to simple where you need for depend upon a brother to do, yo. Some as I say some simple things, right? It says, they said, don't blame your teacher. This is scripture as I said, don't blame your teacher or boss if you're not doing well in a class or at work. Right? First of all, you have some brothers with them make excuse for every little thing, yo. Why the reason why this go wrong because of this, the reason why this go wrong because of that, but they will never say, oh, the reason why this go back because me fucking lazy, or the reason this they go back because me never move when me if move, or me are the reason why this happen. Right? Them rather blame every single thing else outside of the real problem or the whole fact say yo, they never proactive, them never take action, yo, right? It says if you make a mistake, own up to it and try to make it right instead of immediately running back to mom or dad so they can fix it for you. Now that's the next thing too. As I say, them now own up to the mistakes, yo. You know, own up to certain things. And then again, when them the reason they don't want to own up because one, them afraid them character get crushed, which is still wicked as hell because if you're wrong, you're just wrong. But also because them don't want to bear the consequence. And that a part of going on this shoot, yo, you have to bear the consequence actions. Take Israel now for example. We got from the Most High curses and now we are bear the consequences. So part of you growing in the truth and you have to take responsibilities for your actions, yo. That's a way you need to start do. You have to take responsibilities for your actions. Right? So you say I'll be honest with you, taking responsibility for your life isn't all that fun. Exactly, because of that I think brothers just want you have some brothers that just want coast through yo. Them don't want to fight the fight. Them just want to be lazy because taking responsibility, being in this truth, it take work, yo. It take whole heap of work. That I just think with responsibility overall. You're not just coast through. You have to actually work. You have to do things, yo. It requires things that are often boring, so some aspects side, tedious, frustrating, and time consuming. So you have to show in all of the balance. But the thing about it, and like you're going out blind, you have the scriptures for guide you in all aspects of your life. So we know you can't follow everything in the scriptures like perfect on this side, but you have the best guide right now, which is scripture. So you all work with prayer, you work with counsel and all of that, but we'll get into it. As we said, we just go through it piece by piece. So you will feel the burden of weighing a hard decision and accepting the consequences, even if they are not favorable to you. You will often go unpraised and rewarded for being responsible. And that I think, yo, when I start be self-reliant, the praise are glory in that, especially being in the word, because we live in an evil world, and when we're righteous in an evil world, you're more get condemned, yo. Check on James right now. Would be ridicule just to bring out the rape doctrine, as what them call it. Would be ridicule if you say you have Israelite foreigners. You have all type of things where we're starting with the elders coming down. Get ridiculed for you and where them go because them are right things. So that's why when you know the truth, you can't enough for praise it. You do it because you're right. Unprofitable servants, yo. You do the right thing and just move forward, yo. Building a spirit. Anybody who have a reward you or give you that glory with the flesh so desire is how about Shemi or Shai, right? But it help build your character, yo. Everything and you go want a prize. No. As a matter of fact, we need not stead for getting a prize right now because we power no dep on our side, yo. Right? And this seem like it longer than we expect, but yeah, go through. So see when we now. So while you may notice that young men who don't take responsibility for their lives seem to enjoy a life of worry-free ease, give it a few years. Those same men will probably have progressed little and seem stuck in neutral. Exactly, because them now go through nothing, yo. Them now grow, them now just like a muscle, yo. The muscle now work. So therefore it either stay upon one level or it might grow a little bit or it just if you don't mind people lose strength. Right? So yeah, you have to do that, yo. So we'll move to the second step. You say, yo, be informed. So of course, in order to take, as a matter of fact, of a small precept for that, yo, what we just read responsibility. It's a Proverbs 14. No, Proverbs 14, yeah, Proverbs 14, verse 8. The wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way, but the folly of fools is in deceit. So we have to you have to take responsibility for your own way, but you know how you do that is basically you examine yourself, yo. That are the main thing. You have to examine yourself, right? So yeah, two, be informed. Of course, in order to take more responsibilities, you have to know how to carry out those responsibilities, right? So means you have to get information, yo. You have brothers where they want everything just feed to them on a platter. You say some young men continue letting mom and dad do things for them with the excuse that they just don't know how to. They just don't know how to do those things themselves. They often turn to their parents to make decisions for them for the same reason. But the truth is, they have they have never actually tried to figure things out on their own. Exactly. And you have some younger brothers when them coming at you, them lazy if you look up things, yo. Some simple things, simple like word meaning. You have the BLB, you have the etymology, you have Google, you have the internet. We understand, say, yo, some things heavy. We're not talking about heavy things. As we say, when they're young, things like them, they have to look up some simple things like word meaning and them thing. A little history here and there. Although history can be complex in a certain aspect if you not have certain foundation, but them not look you, they not try first and then beg for little help after. Them just want everything that's given to them, yo. Them basically just used to that, right? It says this excuse is especially weak in the age of the internet. Exactly. Yeah, right. It says once you have reached a wall, so investigate yourself first. Try to figure things out on your own. Experience can be the best teacher. Exactly. Get a foot wet, yo. Get little dirt on your hand first before you start ball out for help, yo. Once you have reached a wall, then go and talk to your parents or you see counsel and all of that. It says because you've got your hands dirty with your issue, so to speak, you'll be in a better position to ask them more effective questions. Exactly. So when I do that, when I go first and try and then fail or stuck, then you will more have a better question than just ask what the general topic, yo. You can ask what particular about the topic we want to know, right? You can't ask say want to know about the Southern Kingdom. What exactly you want to know about the Southern Kingdom? There's so many things about the Southern Kingdom, right? Or the Northern Kingdom or whatever the case may be, right? It says, instead of feeling like a king, you feel more like a fellow traveler in the land of adulthood who's simply looking for advice from someone who has already been there. Good. Now, this balance side now. It says, in situation where the stakes are high, turn to others sooner rather than later. So, if it's a heavy choice now, then we can understand, say, yo, fine, you come ask counsel and you get the help. But not for every little thing you're gonna run come to somebody if you say, yo, help me. When all you have to do is go look it up yourself, yo. That's all you have to do. You say oftentimes it's better to learn from the mistake of others rather than making them yourself. So as we say, so every situations, brothers will go through it already, better able to help you and guide you through that more than you actually I go through the same bad phase there, yo, when I could understand based off of the brother experience. So yeah, it's a balance to it, right? But by always taking at least the first step of intelligence gathering yourselves whenever you can, you'll grow and make discoveries you wouldn't have otherwise. Exactly. So even though the situation heavy, at least do a little research or find out some information before you come. Isn't it? Something simple as that, yo. Right? It says the self-reliant man is always looking for a chance to learn, expand his knowledge and skills. Now, as we say, you use the scriptures as a filter for that. So the first thing you do, you basically turn to the scriptures, right? It says he keeps up with news and current events. He talks to others and really listens to them. Exactly. Because you have some brothers where them ask question and them not listen. When I give them advice, them not take it or in the midst of them asking the question, meanwhile I answer them somewhat distracted, yo. He's very observant whenever he goes, wherever he goes. Exactly. So in this way, he helps build up a library of information that he can draw upon when making a decision or solving a problem. So yeah, you have to be informed, right? I'm gonna go get the scripture for that. Scriptures for that. Verse it's a Sirach 5 verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. Exactly. Get information, yo. 1 Corinthians 2 verse 15. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judge of no man. And when I look up the word judge, this I mean examine, yo, investigate, scrutinize, right? You have to do that, yo. You have to get information, yo. You have to proactive them with it, right? Now, part of getting information is also seeking counsel, yo. But we're going not that more intertwined with the last aspect of the article, so we're going to basically leave them scripture if you know, right? Let me there. Yes, sir. All right, cool. So, third point, know where you're going. Exactly. Because your brothers in the truth where they in the truth and they never aim you, whether it want be them want be a better speaker, whether they want be a better reader, a better not even if I don't like speaking already because I know everybody have different office, but know we want to have more faith, know to pray for that, want more wisdom, knowledge, understanding, want to get rid of certain demons or certain ailments or things like that, things with them lacking at the spirit, where they are you know, a overall goal, they want to help certain brothers with this. And them not have no aim, they not have no plan, they not have no a work towards within the truth. So therefore, them, it's just like them along for the ride, yo. Them just a course, yo. Them a cruise, right? And we just not too long watched a video here with the same brother here, James Assedines, DMV, and them a talk about we have some brothers in the truth where we basically not have no aim, yo. No aim at all. Them just debout, so therefore them not put in the work, because once you have a aim, you can basically work towards that, yo. But some brothers just they along for the ride, them not do nothing at all, yo. Um, yeah, so you have to have an aim, yo. You have to have an aim in this truth. You say a self-reliant man has goals that he has set for himself. So when you're in the truth, you have to make he has aims, not merely those things other people think he should do. Exactly. You have to have your aims in the truth, yo. You have to know where you want, and then take responsibility for yourself, know where you want to go, gather the information, and then make a decisions towards it. But we don't reach the decision part yet. You say the self-reliant man is autonomous and does not over-rely on others to validate his decision. Now, over-rely, that kind of tricky in a way, because we as many of the truth we know say your counsel before every action, yo, and we always have the biggest counsel with the scripture, but you have some decision where it heavy, but the scripture say, oh, when this happen, you have to do this, and others that have to do whatever the cost or consequence. You just best just do that, yo, because others say you go, right? So a self-reliant man works with an end in mind. So I would say have an aim and know say yo, you have to do whatever it takes to reach that goal. The ultimate aim is to make it into the kingdom, but on your way to the kingdom, what the aims and goals you take for ensure that happen, yo. He said when he runs into a problem, he informs himself on what an ideal resolution is, which I have the scripture for the guide for that. What an ideal resolution would be, and then works to make it a reality. But at the end result always work out in the hand of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So as you say, you pray, and then as you say, you work towards it, you have the brothers as help and all of that, but I have to put everything at the right perspective. He said he plans out his week and ensures the tasks that he's responsible for are completed. And yeah, even The elders them, I think the elders them have plans and things where there are certain aims where them put in place, say, yo, we are gonna do this, we are gonna do that, and Lord will, we are gonna do this, Lord will, we are gonna do that. And then put in them plan, and by the end of the week, whatever happen, whether I want to be or less certain lesson what them have for the show, or if them plan to put up certain amount of show for the week, or them plan to get certain information the week here, and you don't know road I got included in that, and sit downs, breakdown, whether you're good at make, as the brother there said, whether you're good at making signs, whether you're good at editing video, what is it me? Whether you need new gather more information so when you speak you're more rounded. Things like them there, yo. Look up words, all of them something that with that do all of that with the aim in mind, yo. And then you go to the last thing, which is you make your own decisions, yo. So we're go I read this. It says one thing I've learned the hard way is that life is actually much easier and a lot less stressful when you proactively make your own decisions. So when I make your own decisions, it come in a it come throughout a process, right? It's tempting when you are younger to simply let life happen to you and hope that decisions and problems will magically resolve themselves. But you can't be like that in a truth. You have to be proactive. You have to move. You have to have something in mind. They won't. In fact, problems and decisions often get bigger and hairier, and the longer you wait to take action on them. Make proactive decision making a habit with any choice or problem you may face. Decide an action plan quickly and execute it immediately. So when in a situation, we can recap, yo. So say you want to build a channel, yo. You build you go up on the internet. You take responsibility for that. You make it your priority to go up on the internet, find YouTube or Google or whatever. You make your account. Now, if before that, you want to know how it work, like have an idea how it work, you Google it, Google how you do that, or you ask other brothers who have channel and thing like that, and then you already know say you plan to put up video and them thing there. So based off of where you have in mind all of the information you formulate a plot, right? And then you make your decisions, right? So we're gonna go find some precept concerning decision making. I'm gonna start it's a Sirach Akim. So this Sirach 37, I start at verse 12. It said, be continually with a godly man whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry. Exactly. So that our brothers in our truth, that our brother would say, them now again no bad counselor or advice, but if so happen say you get the advice and thing and based off other information you have, you make a wrong decision, we did the help you for bring you back. Just the same, yo. So that a part of it, yo. Verse 13, and let the counsel of thy own heart stand, for there is no man more faithful unto thee than it. Now, at any idea you have the final say, right? Verse Verse 14, for a man is sometime wont to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above in a high tower. And above all this, pray to the Most High that He will direct thy way in truth. So when you make a decision, then you have to pray to your boy Shemi Shai that Him guide the way in the way of truth, yo. After and how you do that, you walk with men, with brothers we have the Most High laws, statutes, and judgment in mind, and we advise you according to that. He said, let reason go before every enterprise and counsel before every action. So this is how you make up your own mind, yo. You reason everything, and when you reason it and then after you don't get the information and say, I'm going to take responsibility for whatever happened when we move towards an aim here, right? Before you make the final say, you reason it and you get counsel, yo. And then again, it's Sirach 32 verse 18. A man of counsel will be considerate, but a strange and proud man is done with fear, even when of himself he had done without counsel. Right? Usually when you move without counsel, you be proud, yo. It says, do nothing without advice, and when thou hast once done, repent not. Right? So after you make a decision, whether I go good or whether I go bad, um don't say, oh, unless it's a sin, you know you have to repent. But what I say is, once you make it, whatever result play out, just move forward, yo. Don't change your mind, yo. Once you reason out, as I say, let reason go before every enterprise and counsel before every action. So when you get your advice and make up your mind, do that, yo, and don't turn from it, yo. That's basically what I said. So with that, hope your brothers were edified. Like to say, oh, once again, all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word in our sincerity and truth. Shalom.